Welcome to Arts and Culture OC on Real Orange. I'm Rick Stein. For 24 years, thousands of parents and children have eagerly anticipated the arrival of the Imagination Celebration. Here to talk with us today about it is Pat Wayne, Director of Programs and Education at Arts Orange County. Welcome, Pat.
Thanks, Rick. Nice to see you again.
Well, tell us a little bit about the origins of the Imagination Celebration.
Well, it started well over 30 years ago as an idea by the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. And actually, the Orange County Performing Arts Center was responsible for bringing it to our county and for getting Orange County designated as an official site of Imagination Celebration, and they kept it going for many, many years. It recently is now under the management of Arts Orange County. This is our 4th year managing the festival.
And this year will be the biggest of the festivals.
Yes, it will be. We are about 106 events in 31 cities, which is the largest amount that have ever participated.
And what is the real mission of the festival?
Well, it is designed to introduce families to the arts, affordable and accessible arts events right in their own neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. So that means there's cheap events, there's free events?
Many of the events are free. We try to keep any ticketed events at the price of a movie ticket or under $15.
What would you say are some of the highlights, if there's any flagship event that you'd like to point us to?
Well, I think one of the things that's near and dear to my heart is the showcasing of the best that kids can do. So there is a Young Authors Fair sponsored by the Orange County Department of Ed, where thousands of students submit their creative writing, and that is on display, and they get to hear professional authors speak to them about being an author as a creative career. And we also display 1,500 pieces of art that have been juried at South Coast Plaza. And on April 25th will be very special arts at Main Place Mall, and that is disabled children and adults who are showcased there, and hours of hands-on arts activities for your whole family.
I know one of the most anticipated events is the storytelling series that takes place at many of the libraries.
Right, and Target is our sponsor for that. They care very much about the arts and literacy. And so 44 libraries are participating this year. Again, the most that we've ever had in it, and there will be a professional storyteller at all of those libraries. Wow.
Well, give us a couple of highlights of probably the opening weekend.
The opening weekend has some hot events, I think. Everything from the Sawdust Festival in Laguna Beach is doing hours of hands-on activities to the Girl, the Goat, and the Grouch at the Chance Theater in Anaheim Hills. So very fun events. Pacific Symphony does an amazing event in Costa Mesa. That's part of their family musical mornings, and they add in a musical zoo before their 2 performances. And that is priced very affordably for families.
Well, it sounds like there's no excuse for people to miss out on this.
Absolutely
over 4 weeks,
not.
106 events, 31 cities. My goodness. So thanks very much for telling us about it, Pat. That's a wrap on Arts and Culture OC. You can find complete listings of the Imagination Celebration events and much more at sparkoc.com. Upcoming guests here on Arts and Culture OC include Greg Schwenk of the Newport Beach Film Festival, Cherie Kerr of the OC Crazies, and dance critic Laura Bleiberg. So keep tuning in. See you then.